the way back to Rome in this boat, a hurricane came at the sea and threatened to drown Titus. Amar. So he made a blasphemous statement again. It seems that the God of the Jews only has power on the water. What did he do to Paro? He drowned him in the water. When Sisera came with his armies, like the Navi says in Nahal Kishon, that's where Sisera drowned. So he's coming to drown me in the water as well. Im Giboru, he says, God, if you're strong, why don't you rise on dry land? Why don't you fight me on dry land if you're so strong? The heavenly voice came out and said, Rasha ben Rasha, ben beno shel Esav Rasha. I have a puny creature in my world, and it's called the mosquito or the gnat. Why is it called a puny creature? Because it has a mouth where food enters. It does not have an outlet where food is excreted, which means from the same entry, that's the exit. So it's a puny creature, doesn't even have a sophisticated system. God tells the mosquito or the gnat, go on the dry land and you'll represent me. You go fight Titus for me. When Titus came on dry land, the gnat came into Titus's nostrils, to his nose. It picked at his brain for 7 years. One day, Titus was passing the door of a smith, blacksmith. The blacksmith is banging on the metal. When the gnat heard the hammer banging, it fell silent. I guess it got shocked from the noise, so it stopped buzzing in his brain. Amar, so Tito said, okay, he says, I finally found a remedy. Every day they would bring another smith in order to bang in front of him with their hammers, in order that the gnat shouldn't bother Titus. But he had to pay them. If it was a goy that was doing the banging, he would pay him 4 zuz. But if it was a Jewish guy doing it, it's enough that you see your enemy suffering, which means that's your payment. The fact that you're relishing in the fact that I'm suffering, that's pleasure enough for you, and therefore I don't got to pay you anything. Al taltin yomin abadachi. He did this for 30 days. Mikad ve'ilach kevan de dash, which means the gnat became accustomed to it. So therefore it went back to its old ways. Tanya, we have a braita. So he resumed picking at his brain. We have a braita. Amar b'Pinchas ben Aruba. Ani ayiti ben gedolei Romi. He says, I was amongst the nobles of Rome. Ukshemet, when Titus died, patz'u et mocho. They split his head open. Umatz'u bo kesipor deror mishkal shne silaim. They found the gnat inside of it was the size of a swallow. It's a bird that weighed 2 selah. So he says a selah is a silver coin that weighs approximately a half an ounce. So therefore 2 selah so weigh the shi'ur of an ounce. B'matnita tana kegozal ben shana mishkal shne litrin. No, much bigger. The gnat was the size of a 1-year-old pigeon, weighing 2 litra. A litra is about a pound. So 2 litra weighed 2 pounds. Amar Abaye naktinan pib shel nehoshet v'siponav shel barzel. We have a tradition. Its mouth was of copper and its nails were of iron. Which means, obviously, this was a miracle, but that was to punish Titus. Ki hava kamayit. When Titus was dying, Amar Nehu, he told those that were present, Likliyuha lehu gavra, I want you to burn me. He wanted cremation. Ulbadere v'lichteme ashav yameh, and I want you to scatter my ashes over the 7 seas. Shav yameh, the 7 seas. Why? Delo lishkehe elahad yehuda'eh v'lukme bedina. So the God of the Jews will not find me, and I'll have to stand judgment. He was trying to escape now from God. So he says, take my ashes, scatter them over the 7 seas. What happened? The Gemara says, Unkelos, bar klonikos, bar ahte de Titus. Unkelos, the famous Metargem of the Torah, bar klonikos, who was the nephew, the son of Titus' sister, Hava ba'ele igyure. He wanted to convert to Judaism. Onkelos. Onkelos was a goy originally. Azal aske letitos bin Gida. He went and he raised the spirit of Titus through magic, through witchcraft. Titus was dead already, so he lifted his spirit using different magic that you're not allowed to use. But Onkelos was a goy at the time, and he raised the spirit. Amar le, so Onkelos asked him, Man hashiv ba'u alma? Who is prominent in the world to come? Amar le, so Titus says Yisrael, the Jewish people. In any event, the Gemara continues, Amar le, so Onkelos tells Titus, Dine da'u gavra b'mai. What is your punishment? I mean, he wants to know, what did I do with you in Shamayim? Amar le, B'mai de pasik an nafsheh. Exactly what I set for myself. Kol yoma, every day. Mechanshe lekitmeh. They collect my dust from the 7 seas. V'dainele, and they judge me. V'kalule, and then they burn me again. Umebadru ashav yameh, and then they scatter me over the 7 seas. Meaning every day they collect my ashes, they reconstruct me, they burn me, take my ashes, scatter them again over the 7 seas, and do it over and over again. Good. After he got that advice from